I'm Megan Fox reporting from Tinley Park Village. Last night at the explosive board meeting, over 1,000 people attended to confront the board regarding the Buckeye Community Hope Foundation's project in Tinley Park. There was a heated debate on whether or not to hire an expensive law firm with $1,400 an hour attorneys to conduct an internal investigation.
I happen to have a little experience with Winston Strawn, and I didn't come here to speak, but when I read that, the first thing I thought is, I don't think these people realize how much this is going to cost the village. I mean, they're probably talking $500,000, maybe $1 million to defend you guys. And you guys have a fiduciary responsibility to the taxpayers in Tinley Park, so I think you ought to dip into your pocket.
Real quick, for earlier, Mr. Grady mentioned about how much Winston Strawn charged. He wasn't aware of it. I just want to let you know. They charged $802,421. And then Tuesday, the county board is voting to bill them another $216,680. So they're on the hook for $1.1 million right now. Just so everyone's aware of that.
Thank you.
For that lawsuit, 1.1, not 100,000 or 200,000.
So in the interest of preventing Buckeye from suing the village, you're going to spend probably about $250,000 as opposed to getting the free.
That's strictly conjecture on your part. Everybody up here is spouting out hundreds of thousands of dollars. It's sheer conjecture. That was one of the reasons why I had wanted a very short, brief, and concise investigation.
The bottom line is the board wants to hire Winston Strawn because your counsel has told you that will probably protect the board with any threatened lawsuit from Buckeye. If Buckeye sues you, you've got 30 days to file some kind of a pleading. Then you will come in and file a motion to dismiss that could drag on for months. The longer this goes, the less chance this project has to see or come to fruition. So I don't know why you're so afraid of Buckeye coming after you, because of the way that you handle your lawsuits anyway. I think it's sad that you are so worried about spending taxpayer money to prevent a threat that Buckeye makes to you. Very, very sad.
For you guys to hire your own law firm to investigate the village is like me hiring my own CPA to audit my taxes. That's all I have to say.
Yeah!
So if I'm correct, there was only one law firm we had to choose from?
That's not correct. We interviewed two firms.
Right. Just to be clear, though, one was told about the interview on Friday. The other one was told at 3 o'clock on the Tuesday of the interview. So, for all intents and purposes, really we had one option there. Had an opportunity to give a real presentation.
Would anyone else like to comment on that or Mr. Benito's statement? Is there any reason we decided to hire Winston & Strawn instead of the other firm? What stood out?
If they're charging us $1,300 an hour, I'm in the wrong line of work. Why not hire Winston & Strawn? Let Cook County sheriffs come in here, and as you said, each one has their own special.
That may be a good idea. So.
Board meeting, Village Manager David Neimeyer was caught again. It seemed that he was embarrassed by citizens who knew more than he did.
Is anyone aware of any other drilling being done at that property? Mr. Neimeyer said no. I find it odd that myself has nothing to do with this project. I have a copy of that report. And no one else that involved that you guys should care more than I do should know what's underneath that grass. It's a 32-page document of that report. And nobody here has it. That's concerning that this guy does and the Planning Commission would not have that.
One of the common themes brought up by citizens is that the village doesn't know anything, can't tell them anything, and doesn't know who's responsible.
Mayor Seaman, We have talked so much about transparency, so much has been swept under the rug, business as usual, and you said this is going to change 2.5 years ago, and here we are today. Now I blame myself as well as other members of Tinley Park for not speaking up, for not going to the board meetings, for not opening our mouths, for not checking out what was going on. This is why we are here today, and it has to stop.
It's been an amazing event in Tinley Park that the citizens of Tinley Park have banded together on Facebook and online to use their common talents for a common goal. Some of them are web designers, some of them are investigators, some of them are real estate agents, but they are pooling all of their talent together to crowdsource this investigation. Instead of waiting on an investigation from the village, the citizens of Tinley Park are conducting their own investigation, and so far, they've discovered much more information than their village has been willing to give them.
In regards to the Ivan Baker questions that I asked at the last time I spoke, in regards to all those emails that went out in 2 minutes, like all the ones from Doug Alba that also went out that same day, right before the February 2nd meeting, it just seems that the emails from Ivan's February 1st was last minute, and it's kind of hard for me to believe that it was done in the time frame noted. Are we sure that Ivan was not making this up or falsifying the info like he falsified his continuing education requirements in 2005 for the renewal of his real estate license? His license was refused renewal for 2 years by the state of Illinois for falsifying documents. That's something else that we should look into.
The citizens of Tinley Park have put together a Facebook page and a website, and people have come up to me repeatedly telling me that for the first time in their lives that they are finally interested in what their government is doing thanks to the citizens of Tinley Park and their activism in their community. Reporting from Tinley Park, I'm Megan Fox.